What is up, FPG fam? Further here, and welcome back to another Aether Gazer video. Now, I've been dumping a lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of resources into my Living Soul Osiris, and I wanted to go ahead and showcase my endgame build for her, as well as the Signature Functor, because we did pull it in a prior video, and I did mention that I would go ahead and let you guys know my thoughts on the Signature Functor for Living Soul Osiris. So we're going to do that in today's video. If you do enjoy, go ahead and drop a like, sub if you do. I would love to have you stick around, join the FPG fam, and in the comments down below, let me know what you think about the endgame build. Let me know what I can improve upon, if anything, and let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So I do have my Living Soul Osiris at level 60, and you can see the stats right there. CP 16,000, attack almost 4,000. Crit rate and crit damage I know can be better at 22% and 32% respectively. Now, one thing that I do want you guys to comment down below for me is in terms of the attack and CP, are those decent, right? I'm not too sure because I have nothing to reference it to, so you can let me know down in the comments below if those are decent stats or not for the attack and the CP. Now, moving over to the skill, I have them maxed out as far as they can go. Access key, once again, Signature Functor on her at tier 1, and then level 50, so maxed out on the weapon. Moving over to the sigils, I have them in the correct position this time. Massive shout out to that individual that commented about putting them in the correct spot. Have them all level 40, so maxed out there. Enchanted all of them twice. I'll show that here in just a second. And then I do have the correct reconstruct on them as well for the Nile path, so I have it on all of these sigils. And what I will have to say, if you're new to the game, the sigils is the end game. This is where you're going to be dumping all your time and resources into. But needless to say, we do have them enchanted. And so for the first one, I have Fierce Assault, Wind Blessing, Fierce Assault, and Fierce Assault again. So not bad. For the next one, I have Fierce Assault, Gladiator, Wind Blessing, Nimbleness, and Berserk, and Fortitude. So once again, this is where I can min-max them a little bit more, get a little more crit damage, a little more crit rate. But for right now, I am pretty happy with where they're at. I don't feel myself needing to min-max right now. I'm focusing on other characters, trying to build the team, especially around my Living Soul Osiris. And recently, I just got Shu. I didn't have Shu this whole time. I finally got her, and so I'm trying to build her up because that's the team that I'm putting together currently, which I'm kind of still playing around with the team in terms, and I'll get into that here in just a second. In terms of the Aether code, I went the full yellow path. I mentioned this on a prior video, but yellow path is what, in my opinion, allows you to output the most damage with your Living Soul Osiris, and that's what I'm going for. That's my playstyle with this character in particular, because she's my hard carry, my main DPS, so I need full damage output. So that is my Living Soul Osiris, everything that I have on her, my endgame build. In terms of the team that I'm putting around her, right now it's currently the Innocence Osiris, and I did have Arctic Abyss Poseidon, but I once again just recently got Shu, and so I'm trying to build Shu up and put her on the team because Shu is a great pairing with Living Soul Osiris. Now, the reason being is I thought initially it was to extend the ultimate, the duration that you're in it. From my understanding, now that I have Shu and I looked at her kit, it doesn't extend the ultimate duration. It increases the charge rate of the ultimate, so that way you can get to the ultimate quicker. Now, once again, if I'm incorrect, let me know in the comments down below, but I looked at her kit and there's nothing that I found that indicates it increases the duration of the ultimate for Osiris. The only thing that I was able to find was on the ultimate skill, an 8% ultimate skill charge is granted when Shu or her teammate expend traces, so you can get to your ult quicker. That's the only thing that I was able to find, but once again, if I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comments down below. So I'm trying to get my Shu online for that reason, but I'm still thinking about I don't know why I keep saying living, the Innocence Osiris, keeping her on the team. I'm thinking about possibly replacing her with Arctic Abyss Poseidon and having Living Soul Osiris, Arctic Abyss Poseidon, and Shu, because I really value the freeze. And Innocence is great because she does damage and then you have the skill chain, but I just don't know if it's 100% necessary. Once again, still messing around with that. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay so I can show her off. Okay, I just jumped into a main story hard mode because we have a boss to go up against. So we're going to go ahead and showcase her here, see what she's capable of, and then I'll go ahead and try and explain while I'm here. So the Signature Functor, just in case you're unaware, when you have it, the way you want to use your Living Soul Osiris is that you can actually do the first skill twice, and then you can use all your traces and expend them with your third skill. And I'm just getting hit right here. Let's go ahead and do the ult really quickly. now that we have it. And so it does alter your gameplay style. Because without the Signature Functor, you would do the first skill. You wouldn't do the first skill again because it would expend all your traces. I think I was too far back there. It would use all your traces. So you wouldn't want to do it again. So what you would do is the first skill, then the third skill if you had it available, then the second skill, and then back to the first skill. But with the Signature Functor, you can actually do the first skill twice because it doesn't consume your traces. And then you can go into your third skill, consume all the traces, do massive damage, and then do the second skill, back to the first skill, and kind of repeat that way. What it also allows you to do is stay in the ult a little bit longer because you regen some health, and you get some health back. And then it allows your third skill to just really hit like an absolute truck. So the Signature Functor is fantastic in my opinion for those reasons. So hopefully I explained that well. I was trying to play and explain that, and I don't know if I did a really good job. But needless to say, I do like the damage that I'm getting from Living Soul Osiris, and the reason why I decided to fully invest into this character is because I think down the line it's a good I mentioned this in a previous video as well. Living Soul Osiris I feel as if is a good investment for future reasons as well. Like, she's really good right now. She does some tremendous damage. Once again, if you allocate the resources to her and invest in her, and then you pair her with the right teammates, you're getting some good value immediately. But then down the line, that's what I was looking at, is future. You have Thor coming out, which is going to increase her value once again and make her a prominent character to have on your account, because you pair those two and it's a great pairing. And then there's an item coming out. Hopefully it'll be the same for global that you can place on Living Soul Osiris, make her a top tier DPS once again. So I just think there's a lot of value to this character, and I love her gameplay style. I love her personality. I think she hits like a truck. She pairs with some good characters that I like. So for me, it was a really, really good investment. And then once again, I don't have Tsukuyomi because I started the game after she left. So I don't have Tsukuyomi, so I needed a hard carry main DPS to invest in, and Living Soul Osiris was the character, the reason why I picked up Aether Gazer and started playing anyways. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If there was anything that I missed, let me know as well. Thank you for all the support. I do truly appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name is Cody. You call me further. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.